Yeah, yo, appreciate y'all checking in with No Flag Radio. I'm your host, Pete. Fuck's good. Today we talking about Scum Latino senator tricking on motherfucking undocumented illegals with weed money. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Get the fuck with the T-Spring. Got shit like that. We doing shit like that. On with the topic. So what's good, y'all? Ain't seen y'all a little bit. Been a few days and shit. Whatever. What's good? Let me pull this up in the Chinet. Brother should be good. The nigga should be good. It might take a little bit of time. Fucking slow ass YouTube. There you go. There you go. So today we talking about, like I said, man, this report I saw. I'll say, man, a couple of days ago, I just saw a report about undocumented immigrants getting 15,600 bones a piece over the course of a year in the form of a free check in New York, right? Just for living and breathing and existing. They're getting some free money. Undocumented, illegals. Courtesy of a Latino scum named Jessica Ramos. She's a senator out there. And let me tell y'all this. Y'all remember what's going on, Worker Bar? What's good, Miss Lady? Everything been good, living life, loving it. Shit, you know. Hope everything's good with you. Shit is cool. Shit good out here and shit. You doing the damn thing, right? So I wanted to get on this person. Y'all might remember, say about a year or so ago, man, probably a little over a year ago now, I've been telling y'all I wanted to do a report on how Latinos in particular owe on our bag, owe on our reparations bag. And I did a part one on it already, breaking down how they owned us as slaves, how they slave caught us, and how they fought for the Confederacy. And I broke down the Latino groups and all of that shit. All of that shit. The infantries, all of that shit, right? Y'all remember that, right? And I was going to do a part two breaking down the politicians or the political aspect of how Latinos are trying to permanently participate in us not getting financial justice for this country we built from nothing, right? And then I decided, man, you know what? I'm probably going to have to spread it out over a few different videos. I can't just do one video looking at a political expanse because it's just like it's going to go over people's heads in a lot of ways. What up, Solo Dolo? Everybody owe us. Yeah, man, it ain't no fucking joke, man. It ain't no joke. Not at all. That is the truth. So I was like, man, you know what? I wanted to do it with just one video, like I said, but I said, fuck it. You know, we got to do it over several videos. That's why y'all see me doing videos about AOC and videos about Jessica Ramos. These different figures that are in politics because, niggas, we too in love with Latinos right now. Little black girls, they like Cardi B still. They idolize Cardi B. As long as our little black girls idolize Cardi B, I'm going to have a problem with delivering my content in just one steak. I got to break it up into little Gerber spoonfuls. You know what I'm saying? Like this. I got to break it down into elements. As long as black dudes talking about Latinos, they be fine. Latino chicks, they fine. I don't fuck Latino chicks. As long as dudes out here fucking on Latino chicks, I can't just make a single delivery of this kind of material from a political standpoint because it ain't going to go down easy. It ain't going to go down easy. I got to break it down into parts. So speaking of, motherfuckers, people like her, this Jessica Ramos chick, like I said, is the person who put this shit in tow, right? senator out there in New York. Y'all know her. And the report says the initiative was part of the state's $212 billion budget, which passed on Thursday. This giving 15,600 bones to undocumented illegals for nothing, just for breathing and living. It says this sum will be funded through the legalization of marijuana and sports betting, in addition to tax on high-income earners. They're gonna get that from marijuana taxes. That's really how they're gonna try to play that shit. And it was promoted in a lie. I want y'all to know. It was promoted in a lie by this Jessica Ramos character. This fool says the nation's economy has been long built on the backs of our undocumented workforce. That's a big ass fucking lie. We didn't have an undocumented workforce. Wasn't nothing long built off of undocumented people. Undocumented workforce, those are people that come to America, get their little paperwork, and then let the paperwork expire. Then they call them undocumented. Wasn't no economy, wasn't no country, nothing built off of that type of shit. That's the real shit. America didn't have no undocumented workforce running shit. Had slavery, though. It had a lineage that was targeted for slavery, though. Get that shit right. We didn't get undocumented people really in America until that period between 1791 and 1810, like with the Haitian Revolution and stuff popping off. That's when we started seeing, like, we had our first refugee crisis, as they say. Where we got all these people just coming up on the shore seeking asylum and seeking a place to be, because that Haitian Revolution was kicking off and motherfuckers was running. Black folk was running, white folk was running, and coming to America behind that shit. Okay, that was, if y'all want to be precise, was people fleeing. It was people fleeing that made this undocumented crisis, this first undocumented crisis, if you want to get real about it. Slavery wasn't no undocumented nothing. We were well documented by the insurance companies, well documented by the banks. Our crisis was well documented. Okay, so just to touch on that. But I'll go on. She says they're essential labor. They're essential labor. These undocumented illegals has helped keep our nation running throughout this pandemic. That's a lie. That's a fucking lie. All the people at my grocery store, all the people at my gas station, they're not undocumented, illegal, nothing. They the people who've been keeping my country running. All the people that, I mean, Walmart ain't hiring no undocumented. I don't think that's how they do it, Walmart. You gotta be documented, buddy. So you undocumented illegals, don't let this bitch create a false narrative for y'all and have y'all pumping y'all dumb ass chest up like y'all somebody. She just giving y'all money off of this lick that she got called a marijuana tax, and the little extra shit they want to call, they throwing into this tax. That's the real thing. So she's being disingenuous. She's not keeping it real. Hold up. Sis Worker Bar says white Hispanics are on some bullshit. Yeah. Solo Dolo say immigrants are owed nothing and need to pay at the door. Hell yeah, motherfucker. Pay and then get your sticker on your motherfucking hand that show that you can't fuck around in this bitch. You better do what you supposed to do and get your dumb ass on. Get your ass on with your life and don't touch nothing in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Don't take what you ain't work for type of shit. That's the real shit. And then she's like, this long overdue relief will offer hundreds of thousands of New York's excluded workers the financial support they need to be able to provide for themselves and their family. It's a fucking lie, bitch. People get over here, they let their papers expire, and then it's like they already been working and already getting money, bitch. You acting like these motherfuckers is out on their ass broke type shit. So basically what it comes down to, mathematically speaking, undocumented folks going to be getting $300 a week of state tax money to fund this Latino female's favoritism for undocumented illegals, be them Latino or whoever the fuck else, ahead of foundational black America. Well, I'll just say that. ahead of ground state black America. This is what she got going. Y'all see that shit? But let the topic of reparations come up, then it's all kind of logistics they gotta figure it out. We can't figure this out. Oh, we don't know if we can do it like that. We don't know if it's gonna be feasible. Motherfucker, white folk gonna get mad in my Obama voice, right? You know what I mean? Somebody gonna always tell us about who gonna get mad when somebody else gotta get black folk a check. It's somebody gonna get mad. Yeah, I bet. I'll fucking bet. You understand? Stop it. What I find the most interesting about this shit is what I said, man. Like, they brought up marijuana taxes being a part of this shit. And that's some bullshit. Y'all might remember me saying a couple years ago, so in 2019, talking about this lady, Robin Rue Simmons, out in Evanston, Illinois, calling their marijuana tax there reparations. Y'all remember that? Calling their taxes on marijuana reparations so she could pass, or she could get funding for her own initiatives for reparations. She had her own little reparations fund she was making out there. And guess what she used that money for? Caribbean immigrants, so they could get loans on homes. Caribbean loans. You remember that shit? All along. Now today she's using this tax money, right now today, using this tax money as a bankroll for Caribbeans that she marketed as reparations. Dig that shit. Okay, just want to put that out there. Just want to put that out there, right? Where's her face at? I don't want to miss her in the mix. Y'all remember this lady, right? Yep. Scumbag. Yep. She ain't shit, y'all. She made a statement, I say about 5 months ago or so, talking about how she refused to leave Caribbeans out of the conversation for reparations. When somebody asked her about it, and she's going around palling up with all these other little coalitions. There's another coalition, a reparations coalition out in Massachusetts that she's palling up with now, running the same thing, calling it local reparations. That's how she named this shit, local reparations, and then go pick and choose who the fuck she want to fuck with out of it. And it don't be nothing to do with ground state black America's lineage and our ancestral land and our ancestral labors being honored in any way. They're just buzzwording reparations, right? But she's letting it be known. She's using this marijuana tax as a way to do what the fuck she want to do. And I want y'all to just get that. Just get that. So anytime somebody brings up marijuana tax, my point is I want us to just have a suspicion from the jump that somebody probably gonna try to use it as a way to help who they want to help, basically. And it ain't have nothing to do with us. Marijuana tax is being used as a political grifting scheme. That is the reality of it. I don't think people get it, but you'll get it. I told motherfuckers a couple years ago about this lady, Robin Rue Simmons, and she's proven me to be accurate about this shit. Legalizing marijuana, where they talking about taxing the state or taxing the sale in the state, and all the states that y'all might be in, all the states y'all might see it in, watch out for it. So what? It's like Illinois, it's Rhode Island, it's Maine, it's New York, Colorado, Nevada, DC, anywhere you black and you hear somebody say them talking about marijuana tax, don't be getting all giddy. They're going to step up to use this marijuana tax wherever you talking about these unvetted, you know what I'm saying, ungrassroots politicians. They talking about using this shit to help out whoever they want to help out. Undocumented illegals, calling it reparations, all this kind of shit, whatever else. This is the new scam. This is the new scam. I think that we need to recognize this shit. So if we do get a ground state black American politician in anybody's office, Senate or alderwoman like Robin Rue, it's the same shit. Like, we need to be using this marijuana tax thing in the same capacity as a scam. We need to use it to help our lineage. Because that's what everybody else doing it for. That's how everybody else tooling this shit. So we need to not play and do what they do. So any of my future, you know what I'm saying, any of my future ground state black American politician hopefuls, keep that in your mind. The marijuana tax is a grab bag. We need to be using for our people. And don't be ashamed about doing it, because these motherfuckers is doing it in the face of everybody. This Jessica Ramos character, she doing it in front of everybody. Yeah, I'm for helping out undocumented illegals. I'm taking from the marijuana tax money. Yeah, I'm doing it. And I'm helping my people, my undocumented. And yeah, I'm telling y'all what I'm doing. Now, see, that's how this shit is real. That's how this shit is so real. We need to be like that when we get in these political positions. Do what the fuck we gonna do for us and say fuck everybody and do it in front of everybody. Like I've been saying for years, how we need to do this political shit. Only operate to our ends and say fuck everybody and do it in front of everybody. This is rationale to me. This is logic to me. You understand? Yo, that was I see comments that look pretty decent. Worker Bar says the government is upholding the ultimate lie that white Hispanics helped build this country. The biggest fucking lie in the history of the world, if you know even a small amount about Latino history in North America. All you gotta know is a little bit about Latino history, and you know they didn't build shit. They were slave holders, slave drivers, slave buyers, Confederate warriors, slave catchers. They're not owed a dime in no way, in no capacity. So we're talking about Latinos. Let's just throw them in the mix real quick, or Hispanics, however you want to talk about them. We'll say Hispanics, because Latinos, that could be anybody. You could be a Australian Latino. Latino is just a culture. And I might do a story on the brother Caron. What's that brother who was a lieutenant in the military who got gobbled up by the police, and they are trying to conveniently label that dude a Latinx Afro-American. They already doing it. They're not even. They was talking about Afro-Latina, which I said I don't fuck with that term, but they called him an Afro-Latina, and then they said now he's a Latinx African-American. So they're going to try to run the Latinx scam and try to see what they can get monetarily out of the Latinx side of the shit. I already see where they're going to go with this shit, but yeah, you know, they on that bullshit. Solo Dolo say they have a home country to go back to. Yeah, they do. They had a home country they need to do well in. A home country they need to pull themselves up by their bootstraps in instead of coming over here being on some bullshit. Speaking of that, I forget who this dude was. He was a politician, some politician over there in New York, sitting up talking about the undocumented in New York have contributed so much to the economy. They've brought so much to the economy. And I'm like, that's a big ass motherfucking cap, dude. It's only 200,000. Well, by some reports, it's 200,000 undocumented illegals in New York, right? Some folks say it's 300,000, but most reports I've seen say 200,000. This dude sitting up trying to act like the illegals is running some sort of economy out there. Y'all not running shit. Y'all not contributing hard to the GDP of the state of New York like that. New York got millions of people. And y'all are a teeny weeny percent of that. The fuck is y'all talking about? But dude sitting up talking about, oh, they've contributed so much and they could possibly contribute so much more to the New York economy. They can possibly give so much. So they need something like this. So hold up. No. He was talking about this instance that we're talking about with this marijuana tax grift that the Latino was funneling over to undocumented, hopefully to scoop in as many Latinos as she can to put a check in their pocket and get voters forever type of shit. You see the scam, right? But these motherfuckers ain't putting in on what New York is worth like that. They not. They're simply not. Since when was anybody ever paid for what they could possibly generate? Because this dude's talking about they could possibly bring money and possibly generate this or that. Since when? Since when do somebody get paid for what they possibly can do? That don't happen. Black folk in slavery, we didn't get paid for. The only way we got paid, well, the only way a monetary transaction was ever made for somebody black on this continent for what we possibly could do was during the slave trade. And that money didn't even go to us. That check didn't go to us for what we possibly could do. It went to the person who was the salesperson, the people who sold us, as they were selling us to some slave master. They were then getting a check. The salesperson who sold us, they got a check for what we could possibly do. But what the fuck is an undocumented possible? Motherfucker ain't built shit over here. That ain't what it is, man. That ain't what we doing. Solo Dolo said they send the money home. Hell yeah, they gonna send home 300 bones every motherfucking week. Believe that shit. They gonna be eating off that shit, man. They gonna be eating off of that shit. That ain't the look. So I just want y'all to look out, man. Anybody that's in a state where they got a marijuana tax, if it ain't somebody who's grassroots vetted, ground state Black America minded, lineage minded, ancestral land minded when it comes to our bloodline, we don't need to be cheering over what they gonna do with the money. We don't need to be cheering over it. Unless it's one of us in that position and moving the dollars and controlling the purse strings. Hint, hint, it's something we need to do, right? Where the celebration at? Ain't no celebration. Get us in one of them positions to control that money, and we need to do right with it. We need to do it right and give the money only to us and don't play it. That's the reality. But yeah, man. Yeah, so let me this how we do with the money when we get it. When we get a hold of that money and we get that marijuana tax and we get the earmark it for whoever we want to, I need to see Ground State Black America doing shit like this. We need to be doing that right then. Right then when we get it, we need to be doing that right off the fast, right off the quick. You know what I'm saying? Yep. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget the notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Man, RP to the boy DMX, man. I ain't gonna do no video on it. I just want to get that shout out. RP DMX and, you know, a speedy recovery to Black Rob. I guess he in the hospital right now. Shit been a little crazy past few days in the week and shit. It's been a lot of shit, right? I'm saying RP to the boy X, man. You know what I'm saying? What must I go through to show you shit is real? And I ain't really never gave a fuck how crackers feel. I rob crackers and I steal crackers because I want to and because I have to. Don't make me show you with the Magnum. If you don't know by now, slipping. I'm on some bullshit. You got me jacket crackers flipping. You know what I'm saying? This is the DMX lexicon to me, man. I always, you know, in my mind, I always saw him as an MC that, you know what I'm saying, he got a gruff to him or whatever, man. And it worked right for the era that I saw coming up as a teen or whatever, man. The cruddy era, you know what I'm saying? While these honkies out here trying to stay pretty, I'ma stay shitty. Cruddy, it's all for the money. Is you with me? Hit the bitches when I commit the crime. Nah, hold up. Hit the wiggers when I commit the crime. When it's on, we transform like Optimus Prime. I form the hair, roll out, let's make it happen. If I can't get the shit rapping, I'ma make it capping. You know what I'm saying? But I know that ain't the words, but y'all know. I mean, for somebody that wanted to be a rapper back in the day, shit, I always look to X like, yeah, man, all right. Shit. Nigga going, get on the mic, man. Ain't finna be no mumbling and soft shit, man. I liked Ace because it wasn't no mumbling and it wasn't no soft shit. And it wasn't no, I got a diamond tattooed in my forehead shit. A pink diamond tattooed in my forehead. Look at me shit. Bitch nigga shit, right? It wasn't none of that. Yo, if anybody take offense to it, yo, I'm probably talking about you then. But if you don't take offense to it, then shit, alright. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, RIP to X, man, and it's that kind of thing, man. Y'all be good at checking in right fast. See what's up with y'all, man. I'm gonna get it, y'all. Oh, let me do this real quick. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget the notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Hey, yo, shout out to everybody who hit me up on the motherfucking cash epistle. Much love. Appreciate y'all. Can't say I never done nothing for your boy and shit. Fuck my Teespring classics like Brothers Against White Supremacy. Classics like Sisters Against White Supremacy. Fuck women. Ganja, I love y'all. Yo, ninjas. Who that? Who Ganja, I love y'all. I ain't never seen Ganja, I love y'all. But I'm about to bounce out though. And like I said, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to smash the notification bell so you know when I'm in this hoe. Shout out to everybody showed up today. Shout out to Solo Dolo. Shout out to Working Boy. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get it, y'all.